Greetings, fellow adventurers. Today I will be playing Mountain Blade Warband, and I'm wearing the closest thing to a squire's outfit I could find. I have my tunic from show choir when I was in show choir, and I have my motorcycle gloves and just a shirt, and of course my age-appropriate headphones. Now I will be removing the gloves to play the game. The gloves have officially come off, my friends, and we are going to start a new game of Mountain Blade Warband. Welcome, adventurer, to Mountain Blade Warband. Before beginning the game, you must create your character. Remember that in the traditional medieval society depicted in the game, war and politics are usually dominated by male members of the nobility. That does not, however, mean that you should not choose to play a female character or one who is not of noble birth. Male nobles may have a somewhat easier start, but women and commoners can attain all of the same goals, and in fact may have a much more interesting, if more challenging, early game. Huh, that's pretty cool. Select your character's gender. Male. You were born years ago in a land far away. Your father was an impoverished noble, a traveling merchant, a veteran warrior, a hunter, a nomad, or a thief. Let's do a hunter. Let's make him like Aragorn. Or a veteran warrior. That could be good. Because then I could grow up hearing stories of my father's adventures. Let's do that. Okay. As a child, your family scrabbled at a meager living from your father's wages as a guardsman to the local lord. It was not an easy existence, and you were too poor to get much of an education. What? No way. Let's do the hunter one. I'm no fool. You were the son of a family who lived off the woods, doing whatever they needed to make ends meet. Hunting, woodcutting, making arrows, even a spot of poaching whenever things got tight. Winter was never a good time for your family, as the cold took animals and people alike. But you always lived to see another dawn, though your brothers and sisters might not be so fortunate. That's even worse! You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as a page at a nobleman's court, a craftsman's apprentice, a shop assistant, a street urchin, or a child. A page at a nobleman's court. As a boy, growing out of childhood, you were sent to live in the court of one of the nobles of the land. There your first lessons were in humility, as you waited upon the lords and ladies of the household. But from there, chess games, their gossip, even the poetry of great deeds and courtly love, you quickly began to learn about the adult world of conflict and competition. You also learned from the rough games of the other children, who battered at each other with sticks in imitation of their elders' swords. Then as a young adult, life changed as it always does. You became a squire, a troubadour, a university student, a goods peddler, a smith, or a game poacher. Let's be a squire. Or shall I be a scholar? I'll sharpen my mind as a university student. Though the distinct felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you had become a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. You found yourself as a student in the university of one of the great cities where you studied theology, philosophy, and medicine. But not all of your lessons were learned in the lecture halls. You may or may not have joined in with your fellows. They roamed the alleys in search of wine, women, and a good fight. However, you certainly were able to observe how a broken jaw is set, or how an angry townsman can be persuaded to set down his club and accept cash compensation for the destruction of his shop. But soon everything changed, and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take this decision was personal revenge, the loss of a loved one, wanderlust, being forced out of your home, of lust for money and power. Let's do wanderlust. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. You're not even sure when your home became a prison, when the familiar became mundane, but your dreams of wandering have taken over your life. Whether you yearn for some faraway place or merely for the open road and the freedom to travel. You could no longer bear to stay in the same place. You simply went and never looked back. Become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. Looking very nice. Yes. Set forth, my friend. You hear about Calradia, a land torn between rival kingdoms battling each other for supremacy, a haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, or glory. In this land, which holds great dangers and even greater opportunities, you believe you may leave your past behind and start a new adventure. You feel that finally you hold the key to your own destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will, and that whatever course you take, great adventures will await you. Drawn by the stories you hear about Calradia and its kingdoms, you join a caravan to Praven, Ravanda, Tolga, Saga, whatever. Where's the Rodaks? Yes, the Rodaks are the good guys. You came by ship, skirting the cliffs where the Rodak Highlands meet the sea. Much of the coastline was obscured by tendrils of fog that snaked down the river valleys. But occasionally you caught sight of a castle watchtower rising above the mist. And on one occasion a beacon fire burning to warn off an enemy warband. You knew that you were relatively safe at sea as you were too far south to risk encountering the sea raiders who troubled the coasts of the Nordic lands. But it was still a relief to reach the Silver Estuary, gateway to the port of Jelkal, and see a Rodak galley riding at anchor. Its pennants fluttering in the evening breeze. You are exhausted by the time you find the inn in Jelkal and fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out into the streets, which are still deserted. All of a sudden, you hear a sound that stands the hairs on your neck on the end. The rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. Wow. A lot of talking there. Ah. I have my own sword, friend. So why don't you come out and face me like a man? Ah! Oh, yes! Oh, no. Oh, yes! Just a step closer. Come on! Lower that shield! Ah! Oh, man. Aha! Don't ever attack me! I will take his shield now. As my own. You next, huh? Oh. Are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive at any rate. I'm not sure that we can say the same for the other fella. That's one less thief to trouble our streets at night, although heaven knows he won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk more inside. Out here, we don't know who's listening. The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door for a while, checking the street, and then finally, convinced you have not been followed, comes near you to speak. I guess I gotta go near him. Okay. Now, let me explain my proposition. We've always had brigands in the hills, driven to banditry by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town, looking for unwary prey. The watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers, fewer men to keep an eye on the streets. But I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that the bandits have an ally inside the walls, who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. I don't know what my brother was thinking, a lad from a prominent house out alone after dark in times like these. Well, I suppose you were too, but you're a stranger here, and I didn't know how bad things had become. He had no such excuse, but he's family, so what can you do? If you don't protect your kin, then people will start thinking that you can't protect your investments either, and I can't have that. No doubt the gang will soon send word about a ransom, but I don't care to pay it. So here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit of experience with a blade, and more importantly, you must have a bit of fire in your belly, or you wouldn't be coming to Coralia to seek your fortune. Wow, I'm getting really tongue-tied. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small party, track down these bandits to their lair, teach them a lesson they won't forget, and get my brother back safe. In return, you'll earn my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say? I'm interested. You won't be able to do this by yourself, though. If you try and take on the whole gang single-handedly, the hunter will become the hunted. I'll warrant. You'll first want to round up a group of volunteers. They've always had a few lads in the villages around here looking for a bit of work that's more interesting than tilling the soil or hauling water. They'll follow you if you pay, so take this purse of 100 dinners. Considering it in advance on your reward, go round to the villages and use the money to hire some help. I'll reckon that you need at least 5 men to take on these bandits. Very good, sir. I'll go collect these men from around the villages. Good, you can't find me again in the town. Whatever, okay, way too much talking. Alright, so he gave me a purse, or I prefer the term satchel. Alright. Oh, look, the map is all messed up. Okay, let's save. What did this save as? Okay, good. Okay. Go back into Jelkal. Yes, okay, leave. Nope, nothing? Alright. We'll head to Bofran, even though for some reason the map, let's see, no one seems willing to join my party. Why is the map like this? But oh no, looters! Right! Oh, a tournament! Well, 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 I think I'll join that before I worry about any idiot. I'll go ahead and bet all that 100 dinners upon myself. Oh, great. Ah! Oh no, okay. Ah, I see you have a crossbow and a sword. Okay, that's not fair. What do I have? Okay, let's have a little knife. That's alright. Oh, yes. Yes. Place a bet on myself. 100 more. Victory is yours. You have won this melee, but now you must prepare yourself for the next round. Bring it on, my friend. Yes. You're facing a warrior like you've never known. Oh, I hit him! Yes! Let's line this shot back up. Oh, booyah! Okay, no. Do not worry, my friend. I can't miss from here. Oh, crap, crap, crap. Reload! Oh! Oh, yeah. Come on! Yeah! Okay, let's place another bet. Just 10. I guess I'm running out of money. Fight in the next round. Oh. Oh, dang. I, like, barely moved my sword out of the way. Both of you have crossbows? That's kind of bull. Okay, too bad you suck with them. Oh, yes, Braveheart sword. Okay. What's wrong with you, my friend? Do you realize you're facing the greatest warrior the world has ever known? Yes! Yes! Oh! Yeah! 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 Okay, I'm all out of money. I will gain $2,000 if I win this, though. So. Oh, and now I have a horse in the color green, my favorite. Oh, yes! Oh, this stinks. Okay. Okay! Just hit him! Ah! Give me your shield, fool. Oh. Back upon the pony. And now you, Mr. Yellow. Face my wrath! Oh, dang! Yeah! Woo! Okay. Alright. Oh. What do you have? Oh. Looks like it's a lone range fight, eh? That's alright. I'm wearing blue, you're wearing red. Seems we were destined to be at odds. Oh, come on. Okay. Yes! Aha! Oh, well, okay, that was painful. Ah. Oh. One more arrow. Yes! 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 Oh, okay, that was a miss. Oh. Oh. Just call me Legolas. If Legolas missed every other shot. Yes! How many arrows does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Ah! Ha, ha. Thank you, my lady! Oh. Alright, now this is the final fight. Let's hope I get a good weapon. Aha! Back with my sword, and you only have a crossbow. You poor, poor fool. You tried to face me. That was your last mistake. Oh, yeah. Aha! Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? That's what he says, right? Join the feast. Might as well. I mean, I did win the tournament. Okay. Who all is here? Well, hello. You must be Zaltrax. You have just had the honor of We have just had the honor of watching you distinguish yourself in the recent tournament. I must beg my leave, my lady. Mr. Looter. Oh, there they are. Ah, ha, ha. Our first battle is about to begin. Surrender or die. As you wish, prepare to die. Alright, everybody, I know this is our first fight, and I know you're probably a little nervous, but don't worry. I won a tournament here recently, and do not take me running into a tree as a sign that I'm not ready for combat. Because, let me assure you, I am ready for combat. And first, we need to set up a strategic position here aboard the hill, or atop the hill. Figure out where exactly. Okay, they're over here. So here's what we're going to do. You all are going to form a line right here. We're going to hold this position. And then on my command, we attack. You all look like some battle-hardened soldiers with your rakes. I thought there were 5 of you. What the heck? I paid for 5 men. No, I guess I was the 5th man. Okay. On 3, we charge. 1, 2, charge! Oh, I missed. Oh, got him. And this one is for George. Oh. Wow, you're pretty good. You can block a sword fight from a horse. Yes! We've done well, my men. Now, this was our first victory. And I know to some of you that might mean you get a little bit cocky, but let's not forget you're using rakes, and I killed 3 of the 4 men. So all 4 of you managed to kill 1 assailant, which is good for a couple of newbies. Let me sheath my shield. That way I look a little more like a commander. Alright, now, next time it's not going to be as easy. Next time we could be facing 100 men or 1,000 men, and those rakes aren't going to do much against a charging guy with a lance. So, that means next time we're going to have to get you guys better equipped, and we're going to find out how to do that. And I know you all might be sad, because this is not exactly a threatening force of men. But I'm sure they will get much better in a later video. Cheers!